Welcome to Advanblack's YouTube channel. I'm Steve, the service technician for Advanblack, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a product that will help you adjust your exhaust. I get a lot of questions and a lot of calls on adjusting the exhaust. After you get your extended bags, you put them on your bike and one side of your exhaust may be touching a bag and the other side's too close to the fender extension if you have dual exhaust. And even if you have 2-into-1 single exhaust, this can be an issue. If you can just picture your dual exhaust here, and then your saddlebags, your stock saddlebags up here. It doesn't really matter where these exhausts fall out at. You put stretch bags on that run down the side of your exhaust, and now you have to adjust your exhaust so they're not touching the bags. So the first thing you should do is what we've always done in the past, and that's actually loosen the slip-on at the header and get it as close to center as you can by twisting the exhaust. And before this part, that was just about all the adjustment you could get out of it. The rear hanger bracket could be modified, dremelled out. You can push the exhaust over a little bit. But with the new hanger brackets that we have at Advanblack, you can just slip these in and they're slotted, so you already have plenty of room to push your exhaust. You guys with the round exhaust, it doesn't matter how much you twist and turn them, the end of it's still gonna just stay round. So you guys with the slash cuts, you can only twist those so much before that slash cut starts kind of looking goofy. Now, if you watch the install video on the 4.5-inch extended bags, I actually show you guys how to adjust your exhaust at the end of that video. Follow through on that, make sure that you got your pipe as center as you can get it on here, then we'll address the rear hanger bracket. But just a recap on that very quickly, you loosen the bolt at the header where the slip-on goes into the header, and then you can twist your pipe. You don't even have to mess with this rear hanger bracket. If you twist the top towards you, it's going to move the pipe in towards the bike. If you twist the top towards the bike, it's going to move the pipe out. So just watch that video over on the YouTube channel. You can actually watch me perform those steps. As you can see, this is a pretty standard rear hanger bracket. Mine's really easy because it's got the bolts that go into the top and not a bolt that you have to fish and nut through. But there's several different ones on the market, but they all pretty much do the same thing. It's just a hanger bracket for your exhaust. Now in the past, we used to take this plate out, dremel that hole over, make it oblong, put it back in, and you can physically push the pipe over. With the new brackets from Advanblack, you no longer have to do that. Now this may seem like a pretty simple thing to put in, and it is, but there's a little trick to it. First thing we need to do is go ahead and get our 2 bolts out, get those out of the way. However yours come off the bike. Take this metal bracket and simply slide it out. You want to get that out of the way. Now here's the trick. Instead of trying to force this through here like this and this big angle and it won't go, just don't try to do it from there. Take your rubber grommet out first. I just used an old screwdriver. Take the end out, just kind of like a push. And you want to push that rubber grommet out like that. You can see this little raised piece at the top. That's going to go back in just like this. That just kind of keeps it from pushing all the way through, and then it's got a lip on the back side to keep it from going back the other way. Now we've tested this both ways. You can put the bracket this way with the pieces coming out towards you. You can put it I put it this way towards the bike. Slide that back through. It's tight, but it'll go. Push that on just like that. And then you just simply hook that back piece in and push this back through. Sometimes you can do it with your hands, sometimes you're going to need a screwdriver, whatever, but there it is right there. Now we've got it hooked back in there. We're going to get that lined up. We're going to take our bolt, put it back in there and get it started. I'll go ahead and run these down, but I'm not going to tighten them up. Now you can see that the ends of it where it's oblonged and pushed out. But you can see now how much movement I have in this pipe. So I've got it centered where I need it. And then I'll just physically push this over. So if you have somebody at the back of the bike watching your gaps, you can get it pretty even. Go ahead and tighten it down. Just like that. And you're done. Now you can see with the back of the bike, we've got a nice even gap all the way around our exhaust. It's pretty easy to do, no more dremeling and adjusting and all that stuff. Just change the brackets out and you'll have a nice clean gap around both exhausts. So that's pretty much it, guys. Very easy install, and it saves a lot of time on adjusting the exhaust, and it actually gives you a lot better adjustment than dremeling out that hole. Now, dremeling out that hole works just fine. but this is going to give you even more room, and it's a lot less mess and headache. If you want to get your hands on a set of these, we have these available for purchase over at advanblack.com. I'll actually put the link down in the description of this video that'll take you straight over to the brackets. You can purchase them over there, get them, put them on your bike, and solve all your exhaust issues with stretch bags. I hope this video helped you guys. If you have any questions, you guys know the deal. Comment box down below. I'll try to help you the best that I can. I'm gonna get out of here and get back to work. Until the next video, as always, be safe, keep your knees in the breeze.